treat every one of your characters like they are the main character in their own story, even if they're a side character in yours. So your best friend is going to be a side character in your story, but they're going to be the main character in their own. If you've ever seen The Holiday, there's a really good line in there where the kind of mentor character, sort of mentor, sort of friend, he's just a really good character, but I've forgotten his name. And he says to Kate Winslet's character that she's acting like the best friend when she's a leading lady. And it kind of triggers this epiphany in her that she's not taking charge of her own life. And you want to make sure that those side characters do take charge of their own lives and that they have some level of agency and decision making. They're not just like along for the ride.
The side characters aren't just there to further the story of your main character. They have their own stories, and they should. That's going to make them more interesting.
Exactly. You don't have to know every minute detail, but the more you know, or the more you figure out along the way, if that's more your thing, then the easier you will be able to bring them to life, both for yourself and your readers. And if they feel more alive for you, then you're going to have more that you can do for them. Going back to Fadil, who we mentioned at the start, you know, his kind of arc feels like it wraps up in book 4, but actually I have something quite important for him later on, and it's not necessarily directly related to the books, but it ties back into the diversity and representation that I don't think you see very much in books, and so it is therefore important for me to cover.